What is going on, everybody? This is the Hat Villain PHC, and you have potentially, because I don't have nobody in here watching, you have tuned into the Realist Hat channel on YouTube, and in people's hearts, the #1 hat channel on YouTube. So, anyways, you guys see the title? Yes, Hat Club bought the villain a brand new car. But before I talk to you about that, I just want to say congratulations to Rez Fan in Florida who won the 1300 Clink Room giveaway. So he will be getting a free Clink Room hat. I'll be placing his order pretty soon. He's making up his mind. So again, congratulations. And I don't know if I should do another Clink Room giveaway or anything like that. I just don't feel like it went as good as I hoped. Anyways, let me know down in the comment sections if I should do another giveaway. I don't know. We'll keep up. So anyways, I actually have some hats to show you guys. But before I get to those hats and talk about how I got a new car from Hat Club, I got to talk about a couple things. One, a lot of you guys know, what's up, Wrestle Machine? How you doing, bro? A lot of you guys know that I've had a couple different names, and then because I was trying to trademark my name, the old name. We ain't gonna mention it. Anyways, so what annoys me is that I talked a little bit about this, but I had to delete the video because some things happened. There's some anger between Team Mom, myself, and Minor League, so I kind of deleted the video, but everything's good now. By the way, Minor League did graduate from high school. He graduated, and he's working on currently getting his license and everything. So, he did graduate, and there was a lot of stress during that time. So that's kind of what the fight was about. Anyway, so what I was talking about was I don't want to call them clowns. But I mean, I just have to call it the way it is. And you guys know I don't have a lot of other hat people that support me in the sense of helping me out finding hats or anything like that. And that's perfectly fine because, if they want to help, then I know they're genuine. But usually people only technically want to help when they want something from the villain, because you guys know the villain helps out whenever he can, despite what people think. So with that being said, everybody is coming out with their own little customized pin. And everybody's saying, oh, that design is dope. Oh, I gotta, cop that or 10-finger that or all this bullshit terminology that they try to say to sound cool and everything. And as a person who loves his pins, I buy pins wherever I go as a little keepsake. I put them on pin boards. Check it out, guys. I got my Clink Room board right here. I got some Hat Club pins right here. And then, of course, I have a number of other pin boards that I put together. Anyway, so everybody's coming out with their pins. And yeah, some of them could have potential. And what I mean by that is, the pin would be good, except for you are purposely stealing somebody else's idea or concept or logo that is registered trademark, and you're stealing it, and you're trying to say your design, your logo, your pin. Dude, you a clown if you're saying any pin out there. And I've seen a bunch of pins. Currently, there are only 2 pins that I would actually be somewhat tempted to get. And the reason why is because they are real designs. Somebody I saw a pin, they stole the Rolling Stones sticking out tongue pin. And I think they put a Giants logo or an A's logo in the middle of it. And somebody's like, oh, that logo is dope, dude. Your pin is awesome. No, that's fucking Rolling Stone. Hello, it's a rock band, I want to say in the 80s, maybe 70s, Rolling Stone. They came out with that logo. That's their logo. That's why that logo is so freaking awesome. It was on T-shirts and billboards and everything, stickers. It's not your logo, your idea. So why are you using it, claiming it to be yours? Pins are cool, but I personally don't like to put them on my hats. Yeah. Too much going on. Shout, shoot, shoot, shoot. So that's dumb. And then there's a number, seriously, 90% of the pins that are coming out or people are making to claim their own, they have some sort of MLB or some sort of logo. I've seen the Yankees, the A's. I mean, I've seen the Dodgers, of course. Somebody even tried to spell out their name using MO logos, which obviously, if anything, I was the first person to do that, and I did it with a tattoo, not some lame ass pin. And the reason I did that, you guys know, is because I've been to all the stadiums and I wanted to do a cool baseball sleeve tattoo. And I thought it'd be fun to do my YouTube name. And I still consider myself, ML Hats in a way. And I just don't say the whole thing out. I'm also known as, the Hat Villain, whatever. But I don't regret doing that, of course. And I like it. But at no point in time am I going to manufacture something to try to sell, to profit on, knowing it's somebody else's logo. When I was trying to do my name, I did it because I'm a hat collector and I felt like I had a decent collection, and the top of anybody's profession or sport, in a sense, was considered the major leagues. You have Major League Hockey, you got Major League Soccer, you got Major League Lacrosse, you got Major League Baseball. You got probably even Major League Rugby. I don't know. You got Major League Auto Racing. I don't know. But usually when you say Major League, you're at the top of the profession. So I always consider myself at the top of the profession of hat collecting. So I thought it'd be appropriate. I didn't see anything big deal about it. And yes, could I have taken up Major League Baseball? Sure, I could. Would that be a good idea at this point in time in my life? Hell no. No, it would cost way too much. But I feel like that, they said that hat collecting is not a sport. I'm going to beg to differ on you guys. I've thought about, trying to do stuff with that. But of course, you guys know, and I'm not complaining, I just don't get no support. And a lot of people don't like the way I talk. And that's perfectly fine. Let's see, Hat Club can't afford to buy cars. They don't make enough money. Yo, Johnny G. Hey, Johnny, Hat Club bought me a car, dude. And we'll get to that in just a second. So here's what I'm hoping. And I know a lot of people are not going to like this idea. I'm hoping that eventually you clowns that are making pins using somebody else's logo or a team's logo or concept, I hope Major League Baseball, Trademark Commission people, they come after you. Because believe it or not, people, as somebody who's not a lawyer, and I'm not taking pre-legal classes like Professor Hatter, because personally I don't have the time, and also I don't think I'm smart enough. But technically, if you're selling an item with a logo that is trademarked, the professional sports team of that logo, i.e. NBA, NFL, MLB, they can potentially go after you and sue you for all the money that you got for that pin and 900 times fold that, because you're going to make what? Fucking couple $100 maybe selling your little jalopy ass pins? That's great. And you're going to be like, well, Major League Baseball is not going to come after me for a few freaking $100. Hey, guess what? If you have a house, you have any kind of asset, they could go after you for using their logos. Even when I tried to do a website page, I was using a Phillies logo, and they told me to stop using that logo because it was in my name, ML Hats, and it was like the background of the name. They told me to stop using that. So if they could tell me to stop using that and they could take it for legal action, guess what, kids? You and your dumb little pins could cost you more money than what it's worth. Plus, on top of it, for all the clowns out there that say leaving your stickers on hats are stupid, I'm sorry, but the sentiment was already mentioned. I think having all those pins on your hat are just not really a good look. I mean, seriously. Like, seriously, do you really want 15 pins? Like, I go to the A's game, Giants games, and I'll see like one person and they got the whole hat covered in pins. Now, personally, I think that's cool because they got their whole hat covered, so you can tell. But just to put on some random ass pins, that's just not my style. Now, if you want to do it, fine, but I do think it's a little gaudy. But I will say at the same time, if you bitching and complaining about leaving your stickers on, then shut the freaking front door. If you're putting 9 or 10 pins on your hat, then, but yet you say take off the stickers. Come on. That's a contradiction of the whole sentiment right there. So let's see here. Cease and desist. There you go. Russell Machine got it. What's good? Russell Machine is going to show a good Hot Wheel car. Johnny G. True. Leave the pins for the kids. So I just wanted to complain about that. The other thing I want to complain about is I was talking a little bit about the Clink Room earlier, and I love the Clink Room. I've said this 1,000 times. I love what they do. I love what they stand for. I love the fact that I'm able to support other designers that are into hats. They make some cool concepts, cool logos. I got 3 little tidbits about it, though. Before I got some hats, I'm going to tell you how why Hat Club bought me a new car. And no, I'm not lying. Hat Club bought me a new car. I'm going to tell you how. Anyways, or I'm going to tell you why, I should say. Anyways, so Clink Room does some good things. Now, as you guys know, the people on YouTube, there's some group out there, and they do their Critique Mondays or something about the Clink Room hats. First of all, their critique is total BS, and they only critique, I guess, what they want, or they only say good things about ones that they know people who make them, and that's fine and dandy. I just think that their whole conversations and their critiquing are really biased. That's the first part, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, so the reason why I brought that up is because they're critiquing the logos, okay? And I don't know. I don't watch their stuff. It's not my cup of tea. If you want to watch it, that's fine. That's your cup of tea. Fine. That's great. That's great. I don't want to talk anything about them because I'm going to say my opinions about them because everybody generally knows what I think about them. Anyways, when I critique a logo, I put on a picture on my Instagram account, which is the Hat Villain PHC. So if you're not following me on Instagram, I'm almost up to 900 people that are following me. Not the other way around. And what I mean by that is there are people out there that claim they have big numbers, but you go look at their numbers, they're following 3,000 people. So they got 2,000 people following them. Because generally when somebody follows you, what they usually do is they'll press the follow back button. I try not to do that. I don't need to follow fucking 3,000 people to get 2,000 people to follow me. And just to claim I have 2,000 followers. No, you fucking do not. Unfollow most of those people that you really don't care anything about their stuff. And guess what? Most of them will unfollow you. So I actually legitimately have almost 900 people that actually follow me. I think I follow about 700 people. So I think that's a pretty good ratio. So anyways, I brought that up because I posted a picture. Clink Room, there's a designer. I'm not going to mention the designer's name because I was critiquing the logo, the design, because it's good, honest feedback. That's what I do. I critique, not the person, not the individual. I critique the design. So, Clink Room recently had a Indian chief, I don't know if they refer to him as the chief or whatnot, shooting star. The backstory was that it was inspiration from the Tootsie Roll Lollipops with shooting star Sky Chief, where if you found the chief, you won a free Tootsie Roll Pop, which actually in reality nowadays has been proven that was not the case. They don't know how, Tootsie Roll doesn't know how that got started, but that wasn't the case. Let's see here. Chilling with the Villain Moke TV. What's up, Wrestle Machine? Or fake followers. There you go, Hat Villain. AEW tonight, Wrestle Machine. Yes, I've been watching AEW and all that good shit. That's good stuff. So good. Thank you for the update on that. So anyway, a designer came out with the 2 versions, the grape and the cherry with the star chief. Apparently, that hat did so popular, I guess the cherry one, the red one, is considered now the best-selling Clink Room hat out there. Yeah, I thought Tootsie Roll really liked that idea. That's why they used that logo for over like 20-plus years. So it's really good that, you could just steal ideas, call them your own, profit off of them. I don't freaking get that. And people are eating this shit up. But then if I try to, God, fucking I got so much on my mind, guys. I hope you guys are okay with this little rant here. And I do have some hats, okay? But I do not understand. Did you kick Mickey Mouse's ass in Anaheim? No, but I had some fun. Actually, it's stupid the way they have the characters nowadays. Viewers from our YouTube Kids version of Us 100. And so anyways, I don't understand. So I mentioned, it must have been nice to steal somebody else's design or idea or concept literally changed nothing except for maybe one thing, two things, if anything. But when I look at that, all I see is the shooting star from the Tootsie Rolls Indian chief dude. And you're going to say that's your design when clearly you didn't even change the positioning of the chief. You even put a star on the end. I mean, you could have put a freaking triangle, a trapezoid, a rectangle on the end of the freaking arrow. At least there would have been something. I mean, yeah, you took off the feathers from the head. I mean, I guess he wasn't considered a chief yet. I don't know the rankings in Indians, and I apologize, I'm not Native American. Well, suppose I am by like 1 or 2%. But, you know, my back, I don't know the history of the background. So maybe he hadn't been promoted to chief. I do know usually when you wear the feathers, you're considered the chief, if I know anything. So maybe that was before he made the Tootsie Roll lollipop markings. I don't know. So I just don't understand how Clink Room, and I told you guys I love what they do, how Clink Room can let that shit fly. If I was the lawyer for Clink Room, and yes, just so you guys know, when you do an image for the Clink Room, you actually sign over all your rights to the logo. So that's kind of good for the designer, because if that design ever gets like taken up by Tootsie Roll Company, and that's my question about that. First of all, did Tootsie Roll actually have that logo or concept copyright or trademarked, or did they just never really think about it, and that's why they were able to use it? But at the same time, as a person who used to buy Tootsie Roll Pops a lot as a kid, I wouldn't even attempt to use that design, especially if I don't do any changes of it, because I know where I got it from. I can't have an idea or a design or a concept out there and go like, that's my design, I created. No, you fucking did not, dude. You copied that from the Tootsie Roll lollipop wrapper. You stole that design, and you're profiting off of somebody else's work again. On top of that, they did a green, purple one. They called grape, which was what Tootsie Roll was a grape one. They even named it the same thing. They called it like free hat or free lollipop. I think that's what they call it, free lollipop design. And there's a grape one. There's one. Shit, why stop there? You might as well go the blue one, the brown one, the yellow one. Fuck, make all the hats. Rip off Tootsie Roll. If you're gonna rip off Tootsie Roll, go the whole 12 yards. Right? And it was funny. So I put that on there, and the artist, the designer, contacted me, who I bought some of his hats, you know, his designs, because like I said, I think he does some great shit. And he's like, you should have at me. I'm like, and I responded to him, and I had a conversation with him, and I told him how I felt, because you guys know that I'm not critiquing the individual. I'm critiquing the design. It was lazy. The design was not an original design. And I thought that's what the whole thing about Clink Room was showcasing almost basically original designs, not freaking copyrighted or very close to other designs. And I told him, hey, dude, why do I need to first at you about what? I'm not allowed to critique somebody else's design. Like, I didn't say anything negative about the individual, just talking about the design / thing. So he wasn't happy about that. But then at the same time, you guys know, and I'm not ashamed of this, I sell some Clink Room hats. I have them listed for a decent price because I know what they sell for. I've sold some hats. And this exact same guy posts my pictures of me selling hats all the time. And I responded, well, you post my pictures all the time about how much I sell my hats for, and you don't ever at me on that shit. His response was, I didn't know that was you. A lot of people on here know that's me. And I don't have nothing against that. And in fact, if you go to my Hat Villain for Sale IG page, and I'm not promoting it, you will see some of the Clink Room hats I have currently for sale. And I do list them in multiple selling platforms. I don't just use Instagram, because Instagram for me for selling shit is not very good. A bunch of you guys are clowns out there, and you guys are freaking contradiction a-holes about everything. So I don't have a lot of good luck selling stuff on Instagram. So I have other various platforms. So I use the same picture, because I don't need to take like freaking 9 different pictures of a freaking hat. I can just use the same one. It's the same hat. Nothing changes. Let's see. I got one. It's a sick logo. Why he using your pics in? Because he's trying to point out that I'm selling one of his hats, and I've sold his hat, and I made some money off of it. So that's why he's trying to make me feel bad about myself. Do you have the Blueberry Blue Jays hat? Well, we have it at the Blue Store. It's the black and blue one, but I don't have it. So, and then the other thing about that, and I'll move on here in just a second. I have no problem telling you guys I resell hats. Shit, I was down in LA recently. And I picked up this freaking Angels hat. I actually might can't keep this one because I don't have this kind of hat. This is called the MLB Star Viz hat. It just came out probably about 3 months ago, maybe 2 months. And so I picked it up down in LA. It's a 5/8. So I might keep it. If not, I'll sell it. I have no problems saying I'm gonna sell hats. I mean, I got fucking hats for days. I got freaking the draft day for the Warriors right here. I'm gonna sell this baby too, and I got no problem telling you guys I'm gonna sell it. But here's my issue, guys. So I get shit all the time for selling hats, and that's why I decided to go with the Hat Villain. And I see people literally, hey, DM me selling all these freaking Hat Club hats for 7 3/4 or 1/4 or 1/8 or 3/8. DM me for pricing. One fool was going with an auction style. He's like, oh, I currently have an offer for 150. Anybody want to go up? Oh, 180. So you're telling me an auction style is a lot better than a set pricing system, but then the person is going to get mad. A lot of people are going to get mad at me for selling hats, but you're okay with auction because it's more hidden. Because I'm not ashamed of it. And these people out there, they'll post a little thing on their stories. Because if you guys know anything about stories, especially like Snapchat or anything, those stories go away. And there's no real proof that you actually did it. But people are okay with that. And then they're going to say shit to me for selling hats. See, I even picked up this nice little Chargers. This thing is called, I don't know. It's some sort of 70s design Chargers snapback. I'm going to sell this shit and I'm going to make me some money. I got no problem with that. Yes, I picked up, I don't fucking know, dude. I picked up like 300 hats for sale. Oh, yeah, I even picked up this for the clowns out there about hat diversity and all their bullshit crap. Here, I picked up this one, dad hat. Nice dad hat. By the way, Hat Diversity man, he doesn't buy hats from me. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, Jackie Robinson 42. And I'm not showing you guys this to sell this or anything. I'm just showing you guys. I have no problem buying hats. But I like this one. I might keep one because guess what? I bought them all, kids. I bought them all. Look at that. I bought all 8 of them. Yeah, I did. Let's see here. Real shit. I think you started reselling fitted since you started reselling the Fear of God fitteds in like 2019. 180 for a hat. Whoa. Most expensive I have personally bought was like $50 from a Fresno Lowrider black and purple fitted. I regret it kind of. Yeah, and I mentioned this too. A lot of hats that are actually coming out now. I've been seeing them. In fact, I bought the All-Star hat recently. Well, I didn't buy it yet, but I will. It's going for $46.99. A lot of hats that are rocking out right now are rolling out at $46.99. So, and the thing is when you see a hat going for like 100, 150, like in my case, I list all my hats for 150. Now, remember, guys, I list for 150. I don't necessarily sell for 150. I will say I sell for 100 and up, but I don't sell for 150. I sold one hat for 150. The rest vary about 100, 115, 120. That's usually about the happy medium is 100, 120, but I list at 150. Everybody's happy. They feel like they got a good deal. I made some money. I got a good deal. Everybody's freaking happy. So I don't know why people are questioning what I'm doing when I'm selling them legit and I freaking have the good shit and I'm selling them legit. And you're going to call me an a-hole because I'm reselling hats. But yet the person who's doing the auction style is an okay guy with me. Yeah. Sheesh. Making his appearance, Tony G, J38 making his appearance. I'll wait for the Macy's discounts for $30. You won't get those Russell Machine because if they're Macy's discounts for $30, I'll be snagging them up. No, that's not true. Screw that. Wish the Get the Wish app and buy all the MLB on field for 50 cents. I don't know nothing about that. Anyway, so you guys want to know how or why Hat Club bought me a new car before I show you guys the hats. And thank you guys for listening to my rant. Did you show the car? No, not yet. Making your money hats. So I can't get in trouble no more. First of all, yes, do I have a Hat Club affiliate link where I get a small commission if you use it? Yeah, but nobody fucking uses it, so it's all right. It's all right. And I'm not complaining, but here's why Hat Club bought me a new car. And I can't get in trouble, so I don't really care. And just for the record, I didn't resell any of this shit. This was on my own personal collection. So I'm going to let the cat out of the bag, but 90% of hat collectors already know this. Hat Club had this early access thing, where if you spent a shitload of money like I do, you would have early access to drops, like usually about a week or two, sometimes as much as 3 weeks. I get email on my phone. Hey, Mr. Villain, Hat Club coming out with these hats. Do you want to buy/reserve any of these hats for yourself? At the time, there wasn't no limit, and I'm like, sure, fucking 5, 6, 7 hats right there. Bam! I nailed them. I didn't have to worry about no drops at 11 o'clock, all that bullshit. So, yes, I got about 2-3 emails a week with these early access, and I would order hats, and, sorry for the suckers that couldn't get the hats. And as of recently, June 30th, if I remember, that's what the date. They were no longer going to be doing early access. And there's some person out there who tried to say, oh, see, I called it. No, you fucking didn't. You're the reason. And 90% of these fucking COVID collectors and these hype-ass bullshit hat channels, yes, I'll probably get some dislikes, but you guys all know I don't care about the dislikes. It don't hurt my feelings. And I told you guys, if you want strictly hype review hats, you're on the wrong channel. If you want a good selection of hats, you come to the right place. Do I have some hype hats? Yes. But is my channel based off all the hype bullshit that's going on out there? No. And my channel's still going to be rocking when this hype shit goes away, and I'll tell you why. So anyway, Hat Club will no longer be sending out emails for early access, which means I guess Hat Club does not want my money, and all these simp COVID collectors who came along during the COVID time, that's why they're called COVID collectors, were bitching because they couldn't get their one Chicago Cubs hat. Their one hat a month when they got their allowance from their parents. No, I'm not circling one guy out. It's just I kept hearing about the Cubs, and I'll hear about the White Sox or the Pirates hat is dope and everything. I'm just going with Cubs because I heard of Cubs a number of freaking times. The Cubs hat would drop. A lot of people would like it, but they took whatever an L is. I guess they couldn't freaking 10 finger it fast enough. Guess what, boys and girls? I type 80 words a minute. You know I got mine because I ordered an extra J-tips when it dropped at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time because I was able to 10 finger that shit. I didn't have to Apple Pay it or any of that bullshit. I go in, I use my big boy credit card, and bam! The villain got the extra J-tips hat. So anyways, kind of dumb on their part, like you said, must not want the money. Watch Major pimped out some hats on OnlyFans. Yeah, you're like, yeah, whatever. I kind of don't know how to respond about that, Moke. Double, triple, quadruple your money. Everyone wearing fitness now. I will start the snapback trend again. 74 Gremlin, COVID collectors, Moke. So because of that, since Hat Club does not want my money, they officially bought me a brand new car, boys and girls. And I am not kidding because I can tell you, Team Mom's driving around in a brand new 2021 Honda Passport. And I tell you that because I don't have the time because of my busy schedule with work, kids, life. I do not have the time to sit around a fucking computer at 10:58 a.m., potentially Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to buy a fucking hat. And then on top of it, your boy don't pay shipping. I never pay shipping. That's what pissed me off about the Blue Store most of the time. That's why I haven't ordered as much from the Blue Store either. Because I don't like paying shipping. I feel like I spend a couple $100, I shouldn't have to pay shipping. You buy one fucking hat, you should pay for shipping. At least the Clink Room, you buy three, spend like $80, $90, you get free shipping. But you should not get free shipping buying one damn hat. And I know I heard the complaints and blah, blah, blah about, well, but I get it shipped to store. I should get free shipping. No, you fucking should not get free shipping for buying one damn hat. And you're getting it shipped to store because you don't want your mommy and daddy to find out. Who's wearing the big boy pants now, kids? Need a Hat Club bumper sticker on that passport. Team Mom ballin'. So anyways, because Hat Club decided to drop that early access, I won't get the emails. I did order some of the Cyclone hats. I ordered 3 of them because apparently they let the limit go up because I was able to order 3. They were so bad this last 4 or 5 months. I still got some good hats. But I will tell you, I passed on the whole auxiliary stuff. That shit I did not want. I mean, I know there's some good meaning and a lot of people liked it. I wasn't on to rap and hip hop back in, late 80s, early 90s, and just because I never really listened to music back then. So I understand, the nostalgia around those auxiliary hats, but at the same time, it's like I've had about 900 different colorways of those versions of the auxiliary. So I didn't want none of them. There was a couple of them that maybe I could have gotten, but I decided to pass on. But I didn't get none of the auxiliary ones. What else bullshit came out recently? There was the Space Ionic one that came out. I passed on that one as well. Then they came out with some more gray bottoms or something like that. Passed on all those bullshits. I did order some of the Cyclones mostly because I liked the way the logos were done. The one that I'm kind of disappointed I didn't order was they had a Seattle Mariners one, and the whole star was kind of like out on the front. It was in like a gold stitching, and it looked actually really good. And I kind of wish I would have got that one, but I'm like, I was kind of at this point in time. I was at the point where I didn't order nothing because I was getting ready to go to LA and I was going to be gone for a whole week, and I didn't want, my packages possibly arriving while I was gone. And so I wasn't ordering anything. I didn't care how good it was. I wasn't ordering nothing. You have the Sandstorm set coming in. Yes, I do. Major was more of a country. Yeah, actually, Johnny fucking G. I only listen to country as much as I do because it's the only damn radio station that comes in. Do you think some people are getting the emails? Thanks, J38. That is actually a very good point. By the way, boys and girls, we have 11 people watching. Let's hit that thumbs up. That's a very good thing, and that kind of brings me back to the channel issue. When you see these posts coming up after July, so about middle of July, I will say, just to give it a couple weeks spare time, if you see these guys, and I ain't going to say none of their channels, popping up with these hats that are selling out, because you used to be able to go on Hat Club. You used to be able to hit it at 11 o'clock, maybe go on at 11:30, 11:45. You still be able to get your hat. Now you can't do that. If you're not exactly on at 11, you ain't getting them. If you don't set your alarm, you're not getting them. So my point is, a lot of these channels that came along, please, the channel's going whack. Let me know if you guys are still here. Let's see, nail it. So anyways, there's a bunch of channels. If you still see them picking up like 2, 3 hype hats that you're seeing Hat Club post, you guys know something's up. That people are still getting the inside access. So then on top of it, Hat Club individuals are liars, because they said they were cutting out the whole early access program in general. And if these guys are still getting 2, 3, 4 hype hats at a time and they're showing it on their channel, you guys know as good as I do, it's basically impossible now to get more than like 1 or 2 hype hats during the Hat Club drop at 11, because they sell so quickly, because all the COVID collectors are jumping on there. Some of them are kind of jumping off a little bit. They had to go back to the work. They lost their unemployment. Those extra $600 a week or whatever it was is going bye-bye. They actually have to go start picking up their cans and plastic bottles again to make some money. And I'm not dissing you. If you collect cans and plastic bottles for a living, go for it, man. Go for it. I mean, I did that as a kid. And you can make some good money collecting bottles and cans. I got no problem with shame saying that. But my point is, some people going back to work, and so they don't have as much free time. So we'll see what happens. So that's very interesting to see if channels are going to keep progressing, because a lot of people have built their channels so much based off these hype hats that I feel like they will not have a clue on what to do with their channel. I mean, there was one guy, I think he's out of Minnesota, taking a guess, and he used to work at the Blue Store. I heard he doesn't work at the Blue Store. I heard he lost his early inside access to Hat Club. And from what I could tell, the last time I checked, it's been like 2-3 months since he made a video. Why is that? Because he couldn't get none of the hype stuff. So we'll see on... There's about 4 channels, I would have to say, that strictly do hype, especially nowadays. So it'll be very interesting to see. One channel, of course, he'll probably still be rolling on. He should be, because before the hype stuff, he was still doing some good things. I ain't gonna say no names, but I'm not here. But there's, like I said, there's 2 or 3 other channels that all they do is hype. Now the other guys, the guys that do the Clink Room crits, they don't actually buy hats, so they're going to still pretend to go on because they're actually not buying hats. I mean, and if they buy a hat, they probably usually return it. I'm not saying they do it. I'm just saying there's people out there, I get blamed for everything, that actually buy hats, do a video, and return it. And if that's your deal, that's fine. Just be honest about it. Don't be fake about it. That's all I'm saying. I can't stand fake people. If that's what you do, that's cool. Just be real. Just own it. Yes, I buy a hat. I do my little special video, but then I take it back to the store. I think I can handle that. I can handle the truth. You know, when a homeless dude comes up to me and asks me for $1 for a beer, guess what? Here's $3. Told me the truth. I hate liars. So it'll be very interesting. Let's see. Better upselling than returning. Yeah. 10-cent refund, should have saved, but it's still a thing. Off. So anyway, so that's how I got my car, because you guys know I don't lie. I think I would spend anywhere from at least $500 to a rack a month at Hat Club on those early access links. And no, I couldn't use those links with my affiliation, so I got the small commission. There was no double dipping like that, because they send you a special link to complete the purchase and everything. So even if I go into my Hat Club account, the invoice doesn't even show up there. So it's like a back system type deal that, like I said, people that would want to use my link, so I got that small commission, couldn't even use my link to access that invoice, because the invoice was coming from one individual. So it was like an inside invoice as well. So all the people that were bitching and complaining that they didn't get their 1 hat a month from Hat Club because all the early access individuals took them up, you got your fucking wish. Have fun. You just ruined Hat Club for the rest of us. And we all know that Hat Club was built on people like myself, and obviously there's a lot of other people way before me that were rocking Hat Club. I've only been on Hat Club for a couple years, but I told you, I spent some money on Hat Club. And because of all this now, and because of the way Hat Club is rolling, I won't be spending any money. Barely. I'll be lucky maybe to spend $100. Seriously. I'll be lucky to spend, or I should say, buy 4 hats a month from Hat Club. I am not kidding you. I can almost guarantee you guys I will not be buying 4 to 5 hats a month from Hat Club. How? I'm not going to be on my computer at freaking 11 a.m. every Monday, Wednesday, Friday to buy a freaking hat. And usually when I want a hat, I'll buy a couple hats. And you guys all know the way Hat Club is. Halftime when you go check out, they kick one of your items out of their little cart. So there goes my free shipping. And I ain't paying shipping. So anyways, I'm going to use that money, and I'm going to pay Team Mom's passport. So that's how Hat Club bought me a new car. Now let's get to some freaking hats. Let's see. Title of this video, Exposing Hat Club. Invoice Gang is part of the club connotation of Hat Club. Hat Club cardboard dust. So anyway, so you know the funny part is I'm complaining about the hype hats and stuff, but by the way, I shot a lot of video. I do have some questions for you guys, and I don't really know how to work the Instagram bullshit. I asked for help, but nobody actually wants to fucking help me, and that's perfectly fine. You don't want to help me? That's cool. My point is, I went to LA. I went to about 6, 7, 8 blue stores. I did go to one hat club. Should I release all the videos kind of at once? Oh, and I went to one minor league baseball game. Should I kind of release all the videos at once? First of all, the hat club, I want to release that one first, but it's kind of would be out of order. So should I, if I release videos, are people going to watch them? Because I feel like if I release too many videos at once, which wouldn't start till next week, I feel like a lot of them would not get watched because they get confused because they all have similar titles. Review of this store, review of this store, review of that store. So I don't know. I think I might have them go over. But anyways, the Hat Club store, I'm just going to tell you guys, I did not buy shit from that store. And also, you guys, real quick, I did go to Downey locker rooms, and it was interesting. And I'll talk more about that store later. But anyways, Hat Club, I did not buy nothing, and it was a complete waste of time, and it was a huge disappointment. So I'll roll that video out probably a little bit quicker. Hopefully, because that one was probably like 4th or 5th in line of the like 10 places I went to. So anyways, let's see here. Will you be getting a Lids affiliate link? Yeah, right. That's why nobody uses my links, because they want a discount. They don't want to just help out the channel. So, super chats are always open. Cool kids say that shit, but I can't give out any discounts because I actually don't have any members deals worked out, brand deals. So it's not like I can do that. Lid affiliate link pog. Yeah. So anyway, reason why I brought that up is because we're down in LA doing some hat hunting, and here, you guys, chill with me for a second. Here. So here are some hats I got. I'm gonna hide those hats. Here's some more hats I got right here. That whole box right there. This whole box. I don't even know if I'm doing this good. Look at this. This whole box. Sorry, guys. I don't even know. This whole box is full. Got a couple bags right here. Look at this. Couple bags right here full of hats. Check it out. We got some more hats right here on the chair. We got T-Ball. Let's see here. We're going to go over here. We got some more hats. Look at this. More hats. Oh, and I got a couple more shoe containers. So, yes, like I said, I got a couple hundred hats. So, yes, it is a freaking mess in here. I'm getting all the hats together and everything because you guys know I do my little inventory thing on them. So, anyway, down in LA, will you be dropping a stolen logo pin? No, I will not. Let's see. Man has his own list. You said it, not me, man. Hey, I bought all the hats legit. No employee discount, no nothing. I go in the store just like you guys can. I go in the store, I buy some hats, and yes. Oh, yeah. And I want to show you guys this. I had that good of a time down in LA. I even bought one of those little LA Dodger shot mug thingies that you can drink alcohol at. So I have the Dodgers, the Braves, and the Giants. And then, of course, I got 2 of these little bat mugs here for Father's Day from dugout mug thingies. Anyways, so yes, I bought the Dodger one. So check that out. So I bring that up because I want to show you the cool hats. Looks like it Dodgers and Hellers. I brought that up because me and minor leagues are out at a store. And I kept seeing this hat, and I really like the coloring. I like the patches. Just really freaking good colorway and everything. I love the inside of the underneath, the UV, the white sweatband, by the way. For all you kids complaining about how to keep it clean, fuck it, dude. Let it get dirty. It's a damn hat. It's your hat. It's not supposed to be kept clean unless you're going to fucking resell it. That's how I look at it. If you want to resell these hats, that's fine and dandy. But why are you going to worry about keeping it clean when it's your damn hat? That's the way I look at it. Your Giants are killing it. Yes, they are. Do the Lids employees ever ask you, why are you buying so many hats? Yes, they do. Very good question, Wrestle Machine. They ask all the time. I told them true. I do a YouTube channel. I give away some. I sell some. I straight tell them, the Lids employees, I sell some of the hats. I'm not ashamed of it. But at the same time, like I say, guys, I do not use my Blue Store employee discount. 98% of the time when I go to another Blue Store, they don't even know I work at Lids part-time. And I don't bring it up because I'm not using my employee discount. I use the same discount that you boys and girls can do by paying $5 for the whole year for your Access Pass membership, and you'll save 20%. Blue Store, not affiliated, not a sponsor, nothing. I'm just telling you how I do it, and you could do the same exact thing. Now, I will tell you guys, and I've said this countless times, it is not easy to hat hunt and find hats and to resell them. Do I make money? Fuck yeah, I make money. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. But I have to, in order for me to find hats, I have to travel a little bit. I go to the Bay Area. Of course, when I go down south, I go all around LA. I drive to places. I go to Fresno. I go to Bakersfield. I go to Modesto, Stockton, Sacramento. I went recently to Reno, as you guys know. By the way, the Reno Lids, they fucking absolutely suck. Don't waste your time. If you're ever in Reno, then fine, go. But at that time, and I'll go get them if I'm ever up that way, they had absolutely nothing. In fact, one of the addresses we tried to go to, it took us to a neighborhood, and it was a total bust. So, let's see, picking up one shift a month to keep the employee discount. Hey, if it works, it works. It saves me money. Let's see. Why don't you like to use your employee? Because if I sell hats, that's not right. So just like when I would get early access with Hat Club, I have an OG discount, and so it's not right. So I'm selling the hats. You could sell the hats. So I don't want to get in trouble. So I can't get in trouble if I'm paying normal price like you guys do. One shift a month. Fuck yeah. Yeah. I work for the discount. So anyways, so we're out of Lids, and saw this hat. I've been looking at this hat, kept passing it up. Minor leaks. Put him on the counter, and he's like, oh, you need this hat. And I'm like, no, we ain't getting that one. So she's bringing up the hats. At that particular store, I think I only spent about $600-700. One store, the most I spent on this trip at one store was $1,600. So I spent $600 at this store. You get to the freaking very GP West 707. Dude, I have fucking told you to go check out the Blue stores over there. I'm still looking for my hats. You never do it, asshole. Anyways, GP West 707, good to see you, man. I haven't seen you for a minute, so it's good to see you. So anyway, so he puts these hats up on the counter, and I didn't notice. And sometimes, you guys, when you buying a couple hats get lost in the shuffle. And I tell you that because Johnny G, where you at, bro? I haven't seen you for a minute. One of the hats that he put up on the counter, bam, one of the yellow Lids exclusive, tactically not really Lids, ultimate patch, ultimate UV Dodgers hat, World Series 2020 side patch. And I will say, shadow of a doubt, this is a freaking sick ass hat. And that Batterman looks decent, not great. Cobra Kai, I like that. I don't know if that's the actual name. I kind of wanted to go with Biscuit Collection. I really don't know what they call it because they just call it the freaking Ultimate Patch, Ultimate UV. And then this is the other thing that was awesome about it. Has that red UV, got that white sweatband and it's that silky soft sweatband too from like the Jackie Robinson ones. This thing is so freaking nice. 758 China. For some reason, it has a little arrow sticker right there, so we'll take that off. But this thing is just beautiful. So anyway, so he put this, he snuck this one up, and I told him when I saw him trying to do that shit, I'm like, no, dude, put this one back. I said, at least get me this one. Here we go. Bam. At least give me the Yankees with that 1996 side patch. At least give me the Yankees. Yeah, so he puts the Yankees one up on the counter, but then he slips the Dodger one in. So since I'm trying to get 25 hats of every team, Some of them I have them already, some I don't. Dodgers are one of those teams that I don't really have 25 hats of because I don't buy that many Dodger hats. I figured it's perfect. And while I was at the blue store today, I was looking for a particular hat because I'm looking for like the All-Star. I'm looking, wanted to see if they had the All-Star hat in my particular blue store. They didn't yet. They had one, but it wasn't my size. Anyways, while I was there, we picked up the freaking San Francisco Giants with the 2010 side patch. So check it out. So I got the yellow Cobra Kai set. Freaking awesome. They're all the same. That's why I'm not even showing you. But if you guys haven't picked these up, it's funny. I wore a shirt the other day from The Office with Dwight, and the colors matched perfectly. Dwight Schrute, it was yellow and black shirt, and it matched perfectly. I was like, damn, I nailed it, because you guys know that I can't wear shoes. So I try to match my hats up with my shirts and stuff. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for letting me rant a little bit. I'm not circling, zeroing out one individual. I know some people might think that. I'm just bringing up shit I see on the internet and whatnot. So I'm not trying to zero anybody out. I'm just calling things like I see. I don't buy any of the Clink Room hats that are replicas. There was one hat that was obviously Hank Aaron. I didn't buy that hat. They did do one with the Muhammad Ali butterfly aspect. I will straight tell you, I bought that one for resale purposes only. I am not going to keep it. I did get it in my size just in case I get stuck with it. But I wasn't going to buy it originally. I just kind of threw it up in the order. And they have another one. I think it's called 1776. Too similar to the Worcester Red Sox hat that they recently came out with, their Copa hat with the Wapas. It was like a little missile. Definitely not getting none of that crap. And the pins. The pins are a joke. The pins, man, if you guys are going to come up with your own ideas, come up with your own ideas. One guy, like I said, I'm not going to say no names. I'll just describe shit. You guys probably know who it is. He came up with a really cool pin. I would actually get his pin. It was basically a box with a banana. That should tell you who it is. And I thought that was awesome. Real creativity, coming up with your own idea. And another guy has his own little thing. It's a little basic, but it works. It's more creative than what most of these clowns are doing by stealing other people's logos. And it's just a pair of sunglasses. That's it. It's a design of sunglasses. Little designs on the sunglasses are really nice. It's different and everything. So a lot of people like to put they'll put the pin up on like the little mono guy and the sunglasses right there. And that is kind of funny because it's subtle. It looks actually really good if you just put that one pin. And his is another pin that I would actually consider getting it. But like I said, they do fly really quickly. But those are the only two pins I would consider ever getting because the rest of the shit is knockoff, stolen art / trademark or pictures or logos. And I don't do that. So I know some of you guys are going to call me something else because, I have the logos on my arm and shit. But you know what? Am I selling my arm? No, I'm not selling my arm. Am I trying to profit off my arm? No. No. And a lot of people do tattoos and shit of pictures all the time. It's different. I'm not trying to mass sell it. So anyways, guys, thanks so much for letting me rant. They are called the Cobra Kais. Okay, thank you. I actually did not know that. Are you glad he slipped it in? Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm not mad. After I saw he did it, we bought it. I'm like, I ain't mad at you, kid. I ain't mad because, dude, seriously. And if anything, I could say it's a Lakers hat, maybe kind of. If they don't see it, it's a really freaking nice hat. So I don't know how often I'll wear it since I have an alternative or two alternatives, but I am not mad. So anyways, yeah, I was actually happy he did that. Do you wear a Big Bird t-shirt to go with the hats? If I had one, I probably would, Johnny G. I don't have a Big Bird t-shirt. I match my hats with my socks and underwear. But I can't see your underwear, Russell Machine, so how do I know if they're matching? Last week, didn't you say you had pink underwear? I don't really know that, guys. Don't ask me. I'm just making a joke. Cock and a box pin. Some people aren't creative to do their own logo or design nice hat. Is that the promo code in your arm? Save 10%. I was going to say green pepper. eggplant in a box, and then so honestly, guys, the one thing I would actually create more clink rooms because I actually have a lot of good ideas. I just can't draw. I'm not an artist, and I would need somebody to help me and collab with me and whatnot. And that's kind of how that last design came about. The whole design or the concept was based off of my tattoo on my leg with the skull, and then my liking of El Beer. And that's kind of how that one came along. And I had somebody help me with the art and stuff, and that's how that one came along. So I would like to do that again and whatnot, but I just can't draw. And if anybody ever wants to help me out, we can work something out and make it fair, 50-50. But I have a lot of good ideas on clink room hats that I would actually like to do. But at the same time, I wouldn't mind saving them for my own ideas, because once you, like I said, you do the thing with clink room, you sell, you give up the rights to that design. And, some designs might actually be really good that I don't want to give up the rights to it. So anyways, thank you so much for letting me rant. Thank you so much for the people that joined on. What's up, Hatter? Pride Month, boys. Thanks for letting me join on. Sorry about the unannounced podcast. I just had to get that off my chest, and I wanted to show you guys some hats. And like I said, Hatter, if you guys haven't checked out his recent rant, I thought it was pretty good. I am kind of annoyed that South Park did not make at least one fitted hat. But at the same time, I don't care if they freaking made a bucket. I wasn't going to buy the South Park, but I know a lot of people like the South Park. But I don't understand, if you're going to make a dad hat of South Park, you're going to make a 950 South Park. Did they even make a flex fit? You got to make a fitted. You got to make one fucking fitted New Era. That is stupid. Anyways, Hatter had a good rant. Go check out his videos. He still has not been on live with those guys from the other. I think he said he did an IG live, which I don't count that. I can't go check it out. I want to watch his 2-minute appearance on that. And the way Instagram IG live is, I don't know how to go back and watch the stuff. But what's that tell you? Anyways, guys, show some hats you got to sell. Well, I mean, I've been showing hats that I got to sell, but nobody checks them out on my Hat Villain for Sale site. I think I posted about 40 hats already, and I only have about 10 little hearts. And then at the same time, I'm trying to organize them because I got to get them all up. If you guys want me to do another one of those videos where I picked up what hats I picked up during the trip. And the other thing is, like, I don't want to show the hats too much, because it's like, should I make would it ruin the videos by releasing the videos if you guys already know what I picked up at the stores? We'll see. But I did show you guys some at Hatter. You need to buy this from me right here. You say you're into hat diversity. We got a 42 Jackie Robinson. No, it's not $20. Let's try to look for the other one. The other one. This one don't have. What the hell? Oh, they all got the price tag on them. Here, hang on. Fuck it. Anyways, so thank you for letting me rant. I checked them. I saw the Chicago hats. Yeah, dude, I got a bunch of shit. Yeah. So anyways, guys, thank you for letting me rant. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, because we need our thumbs up, because they really help the videos. So you guys, I appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good rest of the week. If I could do another live next week, I will, maybe by Thursday, because I'm actually scheduled off next Thursday. We'll see if we can do that. So again, thank you so much. That will be some dad hats, $32.99. Wrestle Machine, $32. See, I have like a set price for like dad hats and flex fits and snapbacks and fitteds. So anyways, I checked them. Okay. So anyways, let's see. Show the hat. God, you guys, I'll show you guys a couple hats. Here. You guys fucking talk me in. Cool Dodgers hat, close enough. I'll grab a stack of hats to see what's in there. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Let's move those hats. Let's move that hat I was wearing. These hats I might keep, so I'll show these hats to you guys. Hang on, I'll be there in just a second. You guys called for it. I got some hats. I know. Hang on, I'm coming. Here you guys. I got about 2 rows of hats to show you guys. Don't forget, super chats are open. Anyways, I don't know why I fucking say that. I don't care. You guys don't have to super chat me shit. All right, so close enough. Okay, you guys asked for it. We're going to switch hats. So if you guys are actually cool enough to actually stay on and listen to me babble off for the last couple minutes, you guys are going to be in for a treat because you're going to see some hats, some older hats. I will grant you that, but you're going to see some hats. Now, this hat right here I'm about to show you, this one, they call it the, fuck, I forget what they call it. Okay. Oh, the circle patch. It's called the circle patch. And I picked it up for my own collection because I actually didn't know if I had this hat in my collection for the teams, but it's just a Clippers hat. I got a 7 5/8, 7.5. And the reason why they call it the NBA, the circle patch, is because all it has is a little patch on the side. And surprisingly, it didn't sell out, and it just says Clipper Nation. So like I said, I don't think I had a Clippers hat, so I had to pick it up. Gray bottom. So there you go. So I picked one up for minor leagues. So I got those ones. So I'm going to keep those in the set collection. And then I picked up this one for minor leagues. This Lakers all white right here. Holy fucking Pietro. Thanks, Pietro. Asshole. This one is called the Standard White. So this is a Lakers hat. So I got that one for minor leagues, 7.5, $20, 25. But you know, with the Blue Store access pass comes down to like 20. And then I got this one for myself, 7 5/8, called the Stone Two-Tone. I actually thought this one was for some reason I thought this one was the same as that white one. And so it has like a cream crown, purple, gray UV. So pick that one up. All right, here we go, guys. These ones are all for sale. I already showed you the Angels one. Pick that one up. On that Clippers hat, looks like a coaster side. It does. Yeah, it does. Anyway, so we got a Warriors draft day hat right here. I was trying to remember what the year was. I couldn't remember what the year was. I want to say it was a 2018, maybe 2019 draft day hat right there. 7 3/8 on this one. So I'll be obviously most of the stuff I already either listed or I'm about to list. This one, Lakers, right here is a Mitchell and Ness. It is a fitted size 8. It does have that diving board, platform type brim right there. Now, the reason why I like this one, I think this one actually might do good because it's all in yellow, but it also says the 1987 NBA Finals right there. Mitchell and Ness, purple UV right there. So I'm surprised it was still left because you guys know how people go crazy. And the thing about Mitchell and Ness is that most of them are made in Bangladesh or China. So I find that kind of interesting since they've been around for so long. The duck brim. Next one I found was, I believe this was a draft day hat. Yeah, this was the 2020 draft day hat for the Los Angeles Rams. This is a size 7, and it just says time to shine on the side. I don't think these hats did that great just because the logo is like a rubberized logo, and I've talked about the rubber logos. I think they're cheap. You're going to ask potentially $43.99 for these hats. I don't like the rubber logos. This is stitched on the side. That's stitched on black and black. I ain't gonna say that stupid word that everybody calls it. I just call it black and black. Some other people call it stupid other words. I don't know why that bothers me. I just hate it when they call it what they call it. LA Fitness logo. And the next one, and you guys know that I did get duplicates. Oh, here's the other 7 5/8 of the Laker one. So I'm going to keep that one for myself. So me and minor leagues have matching hats. Just thought it would be funny to have. All right, put that one right there so I don't lose track. This one is actually a really good one. I picked up a lot of snapbacks that I actually kind of want to keep a couple, and I probably won't just because that defeats the whole purpose. But this one actually is a really good one. It's called this. It's not really has a name. It just says 70s. So it's some sort of like throwback trucker style hat. But we got the Chargers one, trucker style. You got that mesh snapback. But I actually thought this one was actually a really freaking nice one. So, I picked up a couple of them if they're good prices. All right, the next one, you guys. I did pick up, I would have to say, I picked up an okay amount of fitteds. But I didn't pick up as many as I would have liked to find. But with the Lakers being the Lakers and the Clippers doing good, the Dodgers, I don't feel like I was able to find that many good deals. I was surprised there wasn't a lot of Padres in the area, but a lot of Angels. I won't wear that hat because it's I didn't say it. I thought the term was a porn title. I didn't say it again. Next hat, you guys, I picked this one up clearly because I feel like I could sell this one easy. You got Lakers all in purple, 7.5. But the thing that I thought set this one off was it says 2020 champions. So, if you missed out on a chance to get this one, I thought, this would be a good one. So it has the gray UV, black sweatbands. So I got this one and a 7.5 and another 7.5 apparently. So there you go. The next one is another snapback. This one, I don't think, let me see if it has a name. The one thing I will say about the Blue Store is they usually at least put some sort of identifying name or something. Mitchell & Ness typically does not put a name, so you're kind of left guessing. This one is called the NBA Purple Hooks. It says Perp Hooks, so I'm going to assume it says Purple Hooks, Lakers, snapback. It's a nice hat. It's not that far off from like a basic one where the ball will be yellow or something. Snapback, so there you go. You got the gray underneath, so not bad. Let's see here. Next one we got here, just because I can see Hatter saying any 5/8. You know how that rolls, Johnny. You know how that rolls. All right, the next one. This one probably doesn't name either. Oh, okay. This one is called this one is a Mitchell & Ness. It is called the XL purple, white, snapback. There you go. And the funny part is, even though it's not like dirty, there is a little bit of discoloration on the bottom of it for some reason. And then it has your black sweatband, which is actually kind of interesting because it's all white. And then it has the black right there so you can keep it clean. There you go. And I got 3 of those ones. So, and then this one, I found another hat like this one. I don't actually know what they call it. Take that off. Take that off. This one is called the NBA Snapshot, I guess it's called. So that's actually good to know because I don't think the other one had a title on it. We got the Lakers, Mitchell & Ness, and this one's just kind of neat only because it says the Lakers on the bottom of it, purple, and it has like the stamped, stitching right there. And I remember one of the anatomy videos, we did count how many like spots it would take for stitching. But anyway, this one's a nice one. It has a black crown, of course, purple underneath, black sweatband. There you go. Got myself, got 3 of these. So not bad. Like I said, I would have liked to found more fitteds, but I will tell you guys, I only found a couple fitted. I didn't find as many fitted as I would have, but I found a lot of good snapbacks. And I know what a lot of you guys are going to say. You guys don't rock the snapback, and that's cool and great. But as a person who resells hats, snapbacks sell. So that's, and as a reseller, you guys got to do what you got to do for the hats, what you can with what you find, if that makes sense. Next hat, this is called the actual tie-dye collection. I picked up several of these hats and I actually like some of them. Probably won't keep none of them just because, but this one is actually really nice. You got the Lakers tie-dye collection, snapback trucker mesh. So there you go. Yellow New Era flag, purple underneath, black sweatband. So I have 2 of those. And then I'll show you guys. Okay, so now we're going to get into, it looks like some 3930s. This one is just a sideline collection, Green Bay Packers. I don't know if these, I don't feel like these ones did that well because they got that rubber logo, everything. So this is a medium large. I don't even know why I'm telling you the size, but just because. So sideline collection, Green Bay Packers. Next one, we got another Green Bay Packers, another sideline collection. So there we go. And we got 2 of these. I think they're both medium largest, all green around. So I know some people like these, and so that's why I pick them up. These kind of hats, you guys, you got to understand that reselling, you could actually resell these hats for an okay amount. I don't pick up too many more of these because I got a few of them. But another one, sideline collection, New Orleans Saints, all black, medium large on this one. So there you go. Next hat. This was a hat that I thought was a very interesting. Hatter, I don't know if you're still around. See, F the Packers. What do you do the hats that don't sell? Nothing. They sit in the bin. Actually, it's funny you say that, Russell Machine. I just sold a hat today that was one of the original hats that I like. One of the first hats I bought for reselling literally probably close to a year and a half ago. I remember where I got it, and I got it for like $5. I thought it would sell, but the problem what I found out as I've been selling hats is that small sizes are hard to sell. But I thought it would sell, and just because it was a fitted, it was a San Diego Padres black on black friar swinging friarman, and I finally sold it. So yeah, some hats I sell quick, some hats take 6 months, and some hats take average probably a couple weeks to a couple months. That's why I think in my inventory I have like 1,300 hats going up though. So no, they just kind of sit there. So, but like if I ever decide to take some of them out of the collection, like the clink room hats I don't sell, they're in my size, and there you go. Next hat. So Hatter, reason why I asked if you were still around, I found this hat at a store I'd never been to, and I did do a video on it. I thought this one was very interesting. I don't actually know what it's called. It doesn't. None of the hats I bought from that particular store had any names on it. And so I decided to get it. I thought it was interesting. I thought I could sell it. But we got the Chicago Blackhawks hockey hat. I call it with the star behind them. It's a Michelin Ness. It's got a red UV, black sweatband. So there you go. Older hat, I guess. It's made in Bangladesh. Yeah, so it's a very interesting hat. Like I said, I've never seen it before. It had no stickers on it except for these two about what it was called or anything. So I'm not sure what it's called. But when I saw this hat, I honestly thought of Hatter. Oh, I got another hat to show you guys here in just a second that I could have got more of these, but I didn't because I didn't know how they would sell, but I did pick up one. But anyway, so the next hat I'm going to show you guys was another one of those hats I picked up from the store with no name or anything. So I just call this one kind of double logo, I guess. So I really don't know what it's called, but it caught my eye because it is New Era, and you guys know how New Era is. But we got the Dallas Stars New Era 950. So you guys know that, New Era doesn't do hockey hats no more. I like this one because it has the two logos, one on the UV right here. You got the Dallas Star right there as well, green, black right there. It has the older sticker right there. So I just like this one, like I said, because it was a New Era made in China. It says 950. Original fit on the inside, so I don't think you really see that much. I don't really know. I don't buy a lot of these, so I just bought this one mainly because it was a New Era hockey hat. All right, I don't want to mix up my hats, so I can't put those hats there. Put those on the ground. So here, Hatter. So here, let me grab this one out real quick. Hang on. I got a hat. The reason why I'll show you this hat is because Hatter was showing off a hat from his lineage bullet hole on the brim. Okay, I have 24 of the 31 NHL 59-50 hats. Kind of cool. What hat was it? What do you do with the hats that don't sell? So anyway, hang on, guys. You guys are going to love this one. And I actually saw about 4 hats. And the reason I'm showing you this one is because Hatter was showing his Sweden hat. He was watching soccer or something. I can't remember. Anyways, he was showing his Sweden hat on his thing. And I saw Sweden in this hat, and I personally like the Sweden hat, and they also had like Germany and stuff and a couple other ones. But I picked this one up. This one, of course, is by a different brand. It is by the brand Zephyr. But I figured with this country, this hat, I should be able to sell it. But we got the Cuba hat. And they had a Sweden, like I said, they had a Germany, and I think they had a Russia hat, but I figured that I could maybe sell the Cuba just a little bit better because it's a Cuban hat, or people that are Cuban that might like the hat. So, anyways, blue, red, and then on the inside it has like green that says Authentic Zephyr, and then it has the big patch that says zhats.com. Zephyr, the Z hat, established in 1993, made in Bangladesh, 35% wool, 65% acrylic. So I just thought that I should be able to sell this hat pretty good for a Cuban hat. All right. Anyways, thought I would show that one off only because I saw they had a Sweden one as well. Nice flag bill. Cigar sold separately. I got like 5 Cubans on my work. They want it. The next hat, you guys, I got it was another like sideline hat from a couple years ago. I think 2020, right? 2020, yeah. Oakland Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders. So there you go. We got the Raiders sideline right there, fitted size 8. So big size right there. Pick that one up. All right, a couple more to show you guys. This one, you guys might have seen before. This one is called the MLB Switch, but it's the one that says Dodgers right across the front. This is a size 7 3/4, size 8, green UV. So these ones actually look really nice. So got those. Batterman on the back looks pretty good. Not too bad, not too shabby. What do you guys think? So we got those two. Next one, this is a Warriors draft day hat. Oh man, it's hard to keep up with all the dates and stuff. This was either 2019 or 2020. It's hard to keep because sometimes they actually make 2 draft day hats, but this one was actually kind of nice. Got the Warriors all in the front with the bridge right there on the front as well in white, and then you have the bridge right there on the side, the normal Warrior logo, Jerry West logo got in the back right there, New Era, blue underneath. And it doesn't say the year, so it just says Golden State Warriors NBA official draft. And then it says path to the cap draft 2020. Oh, see, there you go. 2020 right there. See? So I always got to read all the labels. So there we go. So I got a 7.5. 7 5/8, Johnny. 7 5/8. And I couldn't remember if I already had this one. So, yeah, that's why. Next one, this one's just a regular Mitchell Ness. This one's called like the Jock Tag or the Jockey Tag. This was like their 69 through 71 San Francisco Warriors Hardwood Classic type logo. So there we go. Has that nice green, shiny, metallic under UV. This sweatband is not dirty. It does have a normal discoloration. That is the style. And then Mitchell Ness on the back, Mitchell Ness underneath. So there you go. The only bad part about these, sometimes if you take the sticker off, you got to make sure you get the sticker off good because it'll leave a little residue. So it's the only bad part about this kind of material. So anyways, made in either China or Bangladesh, made in China. So there we go. Warriors. And I picked up a couple of those ones. Let's see here. Got 3 of them. So there you go. Next one. I picked up this one recently. So that I just added this one to the collection. This is, I believe it's a 2019 City Series collection. I think it's the 2019. I don't know. The label's covered up, but we have the Los Angeles Lakers City Collection snapback. So it's got the striping or the pinstriping down the, the front and the back. So anyways, I got about 4 of these now. It says 3 times, 5 times show X. So 15 times champions. I'm guessing that's what that means. Somebody help me out. So I don't know. So City Collection, all in purple. So purple sweatband looks really good. Like the fact they went with the purple sweatband. You guys know that I've been asking for different sweatbands. So you got purple right there. So I got about 4 of these ones. So, and then a couple more. Next one is like I was telling you earlier about the Lakers. This one didn't have a name on it, so that's why I'm glad that that Lakers one did, because I'm going to change the naming on the eBay listing. But we got the Clippers double logo. You got the Clippers on the front. Clipper logo looks really nice. Red snapback. So I got about 5 of these total. So there you go. All right, couple more. Next one, these are the Fall Prism collection from a couple years ago. At least a year and a half, because it was all before COVID, I believe. But anyways, Fall Prism, Lakers. It's all camo, of course. Hope you guys see it. It's kind of blending in. That's the whole point of camo, is to blend in. Size 8. It's got the black and the black underneath. Size 8 Fall Prism collection. So we got the Lakers, and we also have a Lakers 7 5/8. So hopefully you guys can see that in the Fall Prism collection. I know some people aren't into camo, but I do really good at selling camo stuff. I'm not a big camo guy. I do have a few camo hats, but I don't got that many. Let's see, Jock Tag, my no size 7, damn my small head. I did actually get a couple size 7s. So because I actually got a Lakers pinwheel. You might have seen it on my hat villain for sale. Lakers pinwheel, black and purple, made in the USA, size 7. So I did get, and I picked up 4 of those. So if you haven't seen the picture, I have it on my other Instagram thing. Has that Jock sweatband. That's why it's this color. Okay. Next hat, I picked up 2 of these. Oh, here you go. I picked up actually 3 of these. One's in a size 7, and then 2 are in size 8. But we got the old school Chicago White Sox. So with that C for the Chicago, so retro classic collection. Got that gray UV white sweatband. There is a small discoloration, but I just tell people, hey, it's new from the store. That's how it is. You don't like it, don't buy it. And the one thing about these hats, they're 100% wool and they are made in the USA. So we got the Chicago White Sox 7, and then I have 2 of the Chicago White Sox in size 8. So there you go. You guys were looking up, and they're both made in the USA, I believe. Yeah, made in the USA. Just make sure made in the USA. So made in the USA because I know a lot of you guys like that kind of stuff. The next time I'm going to show you, I believe it's called I call it the spray paint camo collection. It's a Mitchell and Ness. It is the Lakers. So there we go. Check that out. And then I picked up 3 of those. So there you go. I know a lot of people like them. You got that yellow or the gold underneath, the black sweatband, and then purple Mitchell and Ness on the back, or I should say gold Mitchell and Ness on the purple on the back. And the last one I'm going to show. So thank you guys for whoever stuck around, that wanted to check out some hats. I understand that, these hats aren't for everybody. Obviously, I don't buy them for everybody. I buy these honestly to sell, and some of them I do keep, some of them I give away. I don't know, but I do buy them to sell, and I do know what sells, believe it or not. And the next one, I actually like this one. I've contemplated keeping one just because I know I got a few of them, but we got another one of those. It's called the Navy Hardwood Classic Jock Tag, or just Jockey. It just says Jockey, Jockey. Got another Warriors one right there with their old logo Thunder on the front, so that one actually looks good. This one says from 1997 to 2009, Hardwood Classic, little side patch, all in navy, and then you got Mitchell and Ness in the back, like in a cream color, and then you got that metallic green underneath, and you got the white sweatband right there, and then there you go. So I got a few of them. I only have 2 right here in my hand, but I did get a few of them. Now, so those were some of the LA pickups that will be going on various platforms. I don't know if I'm going to put them all on Instagram, just because, like I said, I don't really have luck with Instagram. I mostly show them on Instagram because, hey, if I sell one, it's okay. It's a free platform, so why not? And I do know some people just kind of like looking at them anyway, so that's kind of the other reason I do it. So you guys, I appreciate everybody. How's that, Jai? Okay, sweet. So I appreciate everybody for sticking around. Hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs out. I don't really care. You guys know that. Preferably hit the thumbs up, but I don't really care. Go check out Professor Hatter's rant video. It wasn't actually that bad. I don't know if you agree with everything that Hatter says, but I kind of liked his rant. He did a really good job. And actually, believe it or not, it wasn't that long for being a Professor Hatter video. It's 15 minutes, yes. But it was a good 15 minutes. So go check it out. And I will see everybody next time. Make sure you hit the subscribe. I don't even know why I'm saying that. Everybody that's already watched is already subscribed and whatnot. So if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for watching. Hit the subscribe, hit the notifications. I will see you guys later. Hat Villain. PHC. Bye.